Hello, hello, welcome everyone to another World of Warships Legends video. I am your host, Phoenix61, for this Legends shenanigans today. So we are in the Kitakaze. So this is the, the lower tier, the second tech tree for Japanese destroyers, right? So a lot of these guys are, this one especially, you gotta build out for guns, right? The torpedoes they're there, but they're kind of, they're like a second thought, right? Like, so like you get one launcher that shoots 6, that's great. They only go 8 kilometers. I mean, only, but it is tier 8. And then there's a really, really long reload too. Like the torpedoes themselves are fine, but it's 6. You do get the torpedo reload booster, right? But where this ship shines is it's got a bigger health pool than a lot of destroyers at this tier, and the guns are just insane, especially when you start building into them when it comes to the modules that you pick and what you do with the commander, right? So that's what we're gonna kind of highlight here. And and it was kind of nice because the reason, and this game too, like this was an epic sweep. Like, I mean, there are games where it's bad, where your team just dominates, right? This is just insane, right? And it starts with this Lepanto, who, granted, he's probably got a brawler build on there. Lepanto's pretty decent with, if you build into the secondaries, right? But he's just pressing way, way too hard, right? But so that aside, I mean, you do kind of always have, that one guy that kind of, ruins it, right? But like, that's, there's always somebody on your team that makes a dumb play, right? But here's this one, right? But yeah, in his defense, that is a good brawler build, but yeah, he's just, he's gonna get, especially with it being epicenter here too, right? And then, yeah, we get a pretty lucky shot on another destroyer. So like I said, yeah, we took him out with whoever that was with one torpedo, right? So the torpedoes aren't, they're there, like they're still good, right? But those torps were meant for that Lepanto, and I was actually really hoping to get a double strike there after we had gotten that lucky destroyer kill, right? But then it was, yeah, so many people were shooting that Lepanto, right? So here's the Akazuki, right? So we can see his torps great, and we're kind of close to the edge here. So we'll come out and get, finish him off, right? So I'm just waiting for those torps to pass, and then we'll turn out a little bit so we can get the rear guns. But just look at how quickly you can fire these. And then these turrets have 2 guns on them each, right? And so then you're just, it's insane the amount of damage you can do with this build, right? So this is definitely the way to go with the Kitakaze. I think there's a little bit of a struggle getting up to this ship, right? But this one is just brutal, right? So it's an ultimate destroyer, killer, hunter, right? So this Ostergotland was at full health. Granted, we do get a little bit of help here, but as you can see, our volleys are doing the vast majority of the damage here. And then, yeah, we get this kill here off of him. Boosh, that's 3. Like, who is next? So the other reason too, like, so in epicenter games, I know some people out there just really, really hate epicenter games. I don't mind them. I like the mix up, but like, just having something different to do and different objectives. But we knew the strengths of our ship, right, and played to that and made that a huge advantage for us. And we came in and challenged those destroyers almost head on. You don't want to be negligent, right? Like, if there's cruisers out there with radar, your smoke screen's not going to help you, so we kind of knew what was there, especially after we had taken out that Lepanto. We knew those destroyers didn't have any backup, right? This Plymouth is way out to the side, their other cruiser is way far out too, right? So, and then destroyers themselves having, in general, having such a small health pool, they went down quick, right? So it was 4 destroyers, and they're all gone already, right? So now is my like struggle and my panic to try and get a crack in at this point. I'm like, there's 4 ships left, I need 2, right? But like, there's also 9 ships left on my team, so it's gonna be a challenge to make that happen if it does, right? But yeah, so we'll come up and see if we can't sneak up on this Soviet cruiser here. it looks like he wants to get behind cover, you know, around this island that we're heading straight for, right? So we'll go towards that and see if we can't sneak up on him. We do have torpedoes ready. So I'm kind of like, is he going to keep coming? He like keeps either slowing down and speeding up or turning or something. And so I'm like, I can't commit, right? So we'll get a little bit further up. And I was like, oh, nope. So we're going to we'll make the inside turn. We'll go left here. Now he's going to come around. But that's probably the safer play, right? And then I think he's got, oh man, if somebody else doesn't kill him first. This is what I'm talking about. Now there's only 3 ships left. And so there's, you know, and 9 ships on our team. So then it's like, there's only so many people for 9 ships to shoot, right, at this point. So, and for a second I was looking at the mini-map and it looked like he was turning in more. So I triggered the reload booster here to dump another set. And I didn't need to, right? I was like, oh, okay. But we get the Dev Strike there, so that's Dev Strike number 2. And then here's my desperation to try and get a Kraken, but as you know, there's 9 players left on our team, so this Odin I'm just like, floor it. Like, if only I had engine boost ready to like just get some bullets on target here, and we shoot, and he's dead, right? There's torpedoes from the Yudachi. Take him out, and then, yeah, this last battleship is going to be just too far out of our reach. Even though we've got a gun build here, there are some, I think we do have some range built into either the commander or the modules that we pick. So I'll go through the commander build at the end, but we'll check and see how we did as far as the leaderboard goes, right? So 4 kills, so close, so close. It all happened so fast, like 6 minutes in, and that game is over. I know some people aren't entertained by the sweep games, and you know it happens to you every once in a while too, and you get your butt kicked, right? But 2,800 XP, that puts us at the top with those 4 kills. Those zone caps that we had helped a lot too in that regard, right? And almost 300 grand in credits. And then this is a Commander Geist, right? So up in the top right, you can see Takeo Kurita, right? So I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. My apologies. As always, but that, yeah, for inspirations, we're going reload time with this Vincent Mordoff, right? And then HE shell damage. So yeah, basically anything gun and especially HE shells is what you're going to want to do, right? So then not even doing anything torpedoes here, right? All, well, this one has torpedo detectability range, but that's defensive, right? That's spotting other people's torpedoes, right? But reload time there. See detectability range you could do, but I'm going like plus 13% HE shell damage. That's wicked awesome. That's where you want to build into. And then main battery reload and main battery range here. So reaching out for sure. The picking torpedo reload time would not be great. And then smokescreen is a really good choice there. And then I'm almost always picking unstoppable. This is the ship where everyone tells me you should try Evil Sparks. And I have tried Evil Sparks. They do more damage. But I need that crutch for some reason of unstoppable, right? So I've gotten myself into the situation too many times where I don't have damage con. And then I get like engine damage again, like right after, right? You're in a destroyer to start with, which is just so prone to taking engine damage. If I don't have smoke screen, or if I'm getting picked up by sonar and I'm taking hits while firing, I want that movement. I need that movement. I need to be able to move and control the ship, right? So, but yeah, like those, that other legendary perk is not a half bad idea. I could see that working really great for some people. Maybe it's just me, but I need my unstoppable still. I tried it. I'll probably try it a few more times and just see if I can have a good game with it. But I think that like in general, the unstoppables just, I get more use out of that. Like that happens to me more often than, yeah. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my video all the way through. I know today was a short one, but I appreciate you. And then do subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. I am still a pretty small channel. So yes, your one subscription really, really does actually help me out. I appreciate it. And thanks guys. We'll see you tomorrow.